What's going on, folks? It's your boy C23 back with another video for you guys. Now folks, I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible and get out of here because I need to go to bed. It's almost 2 a.m. and I meant to do this video earlier today, but I got caught up doing so many other different things. It was just a crazy day. Anyway, I was playing one of the gauntlet challenges and I was kind of bouncing around an idea in my head that maybe it's time that I finally get around to doing that Madden Ultimate Team upgrade that I planned on doing. My roster has pretty much been the same more or less since MUT's come out, so I'm well overdue. The makeup of pretty much all the starters on my roster, I believe they're all base elites. And I'll show you guys the specifics more in detail in just a little bit. But just rambling off the top, I think I have maybe 2 or 3 gold cards that are still starters on my roster. And now that I think about it, I think I still have the base DRC gold as my nickelback, so I'm sure you guys get the picture by now. So here's the deal. Over the last week and a half or so, I've been grinding non-stop trying to get my coins up, and I've finally gotten to the point where I have over 1 million coins. And I've really been thinking about just holding on to them and stacking them up. But like I said earlier, I think it's time to make some upgrades. So what I'm considering doing is just blowing through that mill and bringing in some major pieces that we can continue to build around as we get deeper in MUT. Now, where you guys fit in is, I'd kind of like for you guys to take on sort of a GM role, basically scouting my players and analyzing my squad and making some recommendations on who you think could come in and contribute, because sometimes if you're basing it off a rating, the best player available by rating isn't necessarily the best player at that position. And that just happened to me recently when I was playing Draft Champions. I forget the exact brand of the card, but I know it was out of Blake Bortles and Ben Roethlisberger. When it came down to it, they were pretty close. You know, they pretty much were the exact same card. And after looking it up, one of the cards was way more expensive than the other. So that's the sort of stuff that I'm talking about that I need to keep an eye on. Oh, and there's one other thing that I want to discuss before we actually dive into the roster. The way that I plan on doing this is, since this video is going to be live on December 24th, I'm going to give everybody a few days to get their recommendations in. And then let's say on Monday the 28th, I'm going to log back in and check this video and read everybody's comment, and then based on everybody's suggestion, I'm gonna go shopping and spend some of this coin. And of course I'll do a video right after just to let you guys know exactly what I picked up, and then we can just do like an overview on how the team looks from that point on. Sound good with everybody? Alright, that's how we're doing it. Now let's take a quick look at my roster as it stands. Now in the early stages of MUT, this was the best I could do. I know I have some pretty decent pieces, but again, they're all base elites. For the exception of Hutchinson and Fitz, everybody's just a regular elite, so I think I could use a few upgrades on offense. Now if you guys see anything, feel free to drop me a comment below and I'll definitely check it out and see if we can make an upgrade. One thing I am concerned about, besides my lack of overall depth, is that sometimes I'm forced to become one-dimensional because Julio pretty much gets eliminated. So to all my Madden Ultimate Team GMs out there, we can list wide receiver pretty high on the list. I'm definitely in the market for another wideout. Also a running back. You see I got the Devontae Gold. I don't run the ball nearly enough to justify picking up one of the top tier backs, but I definitely would like an upgrade for Devontae. And maybe a change at QB. Go on ahead and drop me a comment and let me know what your thoughts are. So that pretty much wraps things up on the offensive side of the ball. You guys know what to do. Let's take a quick look at the defense. And this is where I think I'm going to end up spending the majority of my coins because I really want a fast and beastly defense. Now, the first thing you guys might notice is that I have the limited edition Geno Atkins D-tackle playing right end. I actually pulled him from one of the Ultimate Freeze packs, and I was just about to sell him until I looked at the man's stats. He has 81 speed, 90 block shed, 91 play rec, 87 tackle, and 95 pursuit. To me, that just screamed edge rusher. So he's auditioning for the job for the moment. I haven't played with him enough, so I don't really know what he can do. On paper, to me at least, he fits the part. Now, like I told you earlier in the video, I'm still rocking with the 84 overall gold Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. And probably what I'm going to do is once I get a beastly corner, I'm going to slide that Peterson card inside and use him as my nickel. Now, Bethea is pretty much good as gone. I definitely need an upgrade at my strong safety spot, as well as both of my outside linebackers. And of course, if you guys see anything else that can use an upgrade, go on ahead and let me know, and maybe we can make it happen. Anyways, folks, that's just about all the time I have in this video. Thank you for taking the time to check it out. And it should be a lot of fun putting together a team with my subscribers, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Anyways, folks, that's my time. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.